speaking of Serbia, Team USA coach Steve Kerr had this to say about his team's 98-92 win over Australia. We gave up a ton of points at the basket with back cuts, offensive rebounds, and so the game shifted, and it's a good lesson for us. Better to learn that lesson now than later, and this will be good tape for us to watch. Watching this game was the Serbian national team sitting in the stands, including current NBA MVP, of course, Nikola Jokic, who took in the game from the stands and then stunned the fans as he just walked up through the concourse with the team. Serbia will play Team USA in a friendly on Wednesday and then open Olympic play against them on July 28th. So, Paul, if Jock Landale scored 20 against us, how concerned are you about Joker?
Well, Skip, Jock Landale wasn't on the scouting report. I bet you Joker is.
He plays in the NBA. He's pretty good, actually.
I mean, he's all right. Yeah. He's not a 20-point guy like Joker. But I will tell you this. I bet you Joel Embiid, if he plays or if he starts, he's going to be up for this. Because right now, Joel thinks he's the best big man in the game.
Absolutely.
And Joel says, you took my MVP this year. Because if Joel don't get hurt, I believe Joel probably wins MVP this year.
Fact.
So I think when you know a guy, you know his tendencies, when you played against a guy on a normal basis, you tend to be up for that a little more than Jock Landale. Now, will Joker score 20? I mean, Joker's probably one of the more unstoppable forces the game has ever seen. Yeah, maybe, but who are these other guys on this team? I don't know. Who's on the Serbian team?
Bogdanovic.
Is he going to play?
Yeah.
Bogdanovic will play.
And then they got 3 or 4 other guys who play in Europe that you don't know who are probably pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good. I'll bet you they're pretty good.
Yeah, I bet you the USA will be up for this. I think last game versus Australia was a definite wake-up call. They're like, that's too much. 68 points in the paint. Hey, you think that's good? Joker's coming into town. We got him. And B, he got something personal for that. You think Anthony Davis don't got something personal for that? I mean, after Joker's pretty much kicked him out of the playoffs the last couple years. So there'll be extra motivation for that. And I just see them, hey, we're going to blow y'all out tonight. Yep. Australia was a terrible showing. U.S. is favored by 14 points. I think they take this game personal because they know they're getting closer and closer to the Olympics, and they realize what they have to do. And so I just think Joker getting his points ain't going to even matter. It's about these other guys. Joker's going to get his. U.S. should win easily. We're not even worried about Joker. But I know 2 guys on the U.S. team that's going to take it personal, and that's Embiid and Anthony Davis, because he's kicked their ass the last couple years.
He has.
Yeah, you hate to beat your chest in these situations because anything could happen. There's no question about it. I don't know, like you don't know, Skip, what else they have. I mean, Bogdanovic and Joker. That's all we know because they're guys that we're familiar with from the NBA. However, like Paul is saying, Joker's he'll probably get his points or whatever and some nice passes and some assists and all that. First of all, he's not with his normal team in the Denver Nuggets. But he is his normal self.
Yep.
And those guys that know him, like an Embiid, like a Anthony Davis, they understand there's only so many moves that he's going to be able to make. It ain't like all of a sudden he done got back over there and created this whole other move that they ain't never seen before. So Embiid has played extremely well, at times even dominated Joker, even out of shape. So you start there by saying, well, he ain't afraid of him. This ain't like some of these other teams that he's played against.
He takes this personal.
He takes it personal.
He takes this one personal. This matchup,
I think Joker's still going to get his points, but the U.S. going to cover and then some, man. It's just the longer they go, the more practices they get, the more used to things that in the European game they understand, spacing, all the different things. They're starting to, you can tell at times, they're starting to get into their rhythm where the three-point line is closer. Now they know that. 3 weeks ago, they probably didn't know that. They shooting and like, man, that thing, that's going too far. Okay, here's what we got to do. We got to ease off of it a little bit.
1 of 6.
1 of 6. So they still trying to figure that out. When have you seen Steph go 1 of 6? Though that's not normal for him.
No, but every once in a while. But you're right. Different distance, different field, different basketball in a sense.
So They'll win this game going away.
Okay, how many mornings have you come in here after some big Denver win and you just throw up your hands and say, I don't know how he does it, because you just watch him and he's just like doing this and that, and he's like, he can't jump, and then he does this and he throws it over his shoulder and it goes in. I don't know how he did that.
Can't jump over a sponge and land on the ground.
No. And it's because he is extremely gifted with the basketball in his hands, and he will take this extremely seriously. I don't know if they'll play possum tomorrow in hopes of getting the USA, like getting their hope.
27th, I think you said. 28th. When they play them, 27th July?
28th.
28th of July.
It's the first game that counts in Paris. So I don't know if they'll kind of sandbag them tomorrow and just let them win so that they'll start feeling too good about themselves. But here's the point about Joel Embiid.
Who's sandbagging who?
The Joker and company will sandbag us. I believe Team Canada didn't listen. I told you, Shea and Jamal, they did not play hard against Team USA because I think they did not care. They were waiting for a game that would matter if they meet again in Paris.
See, the problem with every game is going to be the depth, Skip. Once you start getting past Bogdanovich and Joker, and once you start getting past Shea and the rest of them, you go to your bench, that's where USA is just too dominant now.
Okay, but what do they say about NBA playoff benches? They get shorter and shorter. Boston Celtics are playing six guys.
No,
right?
this ain't your typical.
But the Celtics 7, 8, 9, 10 guy is not this 7, 8, 9, 10 guy.
No, well, they're...
That's the difference.
That's the difference. And that's where they wear you down at with their depth. Now, you got to sub Shea out the game. Now, you got to sub Joker out the game. But you know what? When you sub Joker out and you sub Embiid out, you know what? We're going to bring in Anthony Davis. So who you got for Anthony Davis when Joker's out the game? Now, when you sub Bogdanovich out, you know what? We going to sub Booker in now. Who you got for him? Like, that's where we just wear you down.
Okay.
Like, so it don't matter who they got on their team.
Okay, so tomorrow, I believe Joel Embiid will take it also very seriously.
Yeah.
And I think it will be personal for him. And yet, when you reach down to back it up with the shape that you're in, he will not be able to because...
Well, they're about in the same shape.
Okay. You know what? I disagree.
No, they're about the same shape.
Joker never looks like he's in shape, and he runs all night.
All right,
he runs all night. I don't know how he does it,
but
he runs all night.
All right, the same speed.
It's like Luka.
I don't know Luka. I don't know why y'all keep saying this man ain't in shape like that.
No, he's just slow. Him and Embiid.
He's 20 pounds too heavy. I know him. I know it.
Well, they still the same. I still got Joker ain't gonna outrun him.
No.
He ain't gonna outjump him.
Okay, but what did the great Vince Lombardi once famously say? Fatigue makes cowards of us all.
No,
because
fatigue is gonna make Joel Embiid sub out the game. And then we're gonna put Anthony Davis in.
16 minutes of the game, he ain't gonna be fatigued.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, Joker will wear him out.
4 minute stretches.
He's
That's
not
4
ready
minute
for this.
stretches right
He's
there.
not ready for Joker. He is
4 minute stretches. He's not ready for him.
4 minute
not ready
stretches.
for him. Nope. And I have seen him terrorize Joker. Going back 2 years ago in Philadelphia, he just took him all apart. Because Joel Embiid, when he is right and fit and sort of focused, he is way better than Joker is. That's just me. Where Joker's got no shot against him.
But what makes you think he's not in shape right now?
Because he hadn't played.
Nah, he's
coming off knee surgery.
looking kind of slow.
He
don't look like he had his lift. Because those shots that he's missing, he makes those. Like that little chipper at the rim and a couple shots. I mean, he makes a lot of those shots. Like he played better.
So he missed a couple shots.
No, but you could tell how he moving on defense and how he get up and down the court.
Okay, who do you think will score more points tomorrow, Joker or Embiid?
Joker easily. He plays
that's all they got.
He plays a bigger role.
That's all they got, exactly. That's a bigger role. That's all they got. So he's going to take more shots.
Okay, so if
the combination of Embiid and Anthony Davis will outplay Joker's production.
Okay, I wouldn't bet against that.
Okay,
but I would do this. How much do you think Team USA will win by in game number 1 in Paris against Serbia?
15,
against Joker?
15.
That's all?
15 plus.
After all that big talk, you only got 15? Come on.
15? 20. I give him.
I need to see it tomorrow.
Their chemistry got to get better. They chemistry.
Ask me on Thursday.
Yeah, on Thursday. After I see this game.
So ask me on Thursday.
They're right after our show tomorrow.
So ask me, Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see him. I got to see him one more game before